We thought we'd just give some information on the background and why we decided to create Phoenix Awaken podcast.
Yes, let's go for it. You're up.
Okay. So we actually decided to make a podcast about 2.5-3 years ago. And that one was going to be called AJ White Phoenix Podcast because we already have an AJ Living YouTube channel. And that was just going to be about our journeys through AJ Living pretty much.
Yeah, which was a bit of travel, and we did vlogging and cooking.
Yeah.
A lot of cooking.
And then unfortunately all this stuff happened with the world and there were no more travelling.
No.
We couldn't do
lockdown here in Victoria for 6, 7, 8 months.
Yeah, we couldn't do anything. So we had to just kind of let that go, didn't we?
Yeah, because we wanted to have people to interview.
Yeah.
And that was all sort of smashed.
Yeah.
And we just, I guess, so much going on, we just put it on the back burner.
Yeah.
And I spent a lot of money on equipment, and then Alison comes up with this idea.
Yeah, so that was pretty much how everything started with doing a podcast, because Jason loves podcasts. He loves the sound of podcasts. So unfortunately, we couldn't do AJ White Phoenix podcast, but fast forwarding to about a couple of weeks ago or a couple of months ago, all of a sudden I just had this brainstorm of an idea to start a new YouTube channel.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, wow, here we go again.
So I remember watching Skin Suit Manual and having this amazing idea. It was this feeling and inspiration, and the reason why I wanted to do it was because on AJ Living, I tried to express myself with some vlogs, some walking vlogs and things like that, but I haven't been able to actually express who I truly am and what I truly believe in and what I feel and what I see, and I just felt like I couldn't be free.
Yeah, and we have another YouTube, Infinite Magic, Jason Infinite Magic, and you've been on there a lot.
Yeah.
And mainly now it's healings and
yeah, it's things
meditations
like,
and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Bit of channeling here and there at the start, but I didn't feel like I just didn't feel right for that platform either.
The interesting thing about Infinite and Phoenix is they're both based on energy.
Yeah, frequency, dimensions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But Infinite, like you said, is more for like the healing side of things, the how to, like we've got videos on how to smudge and stuff like that. So the reason why I wanted to create Phoenix Awaken was because I wanted to be able to express who I am, what I know, what I've experienced over the years.
Yeah, because there's a lot. We've
Yeah.
experienced a lot, especially together. I mean, my whole life has been a roller coaster circus ride.
And my whole life with Jason has been a roller coaster circus
6
ride.
years now, at least 6 years. She came in and I said, look, there's the exit door. Don't feel like you need to stay around because it's going to be an interesting ride. And when we came together on a permanent basis, things bloody revved up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, geez, I don't know how to express that. It's too much.
Yeah, so much has happened, but that's not the reason why we created Phoenix Awakened.
No, but it was still to share our experiences.
Absolutely, still to share our experiences, and our experiences haven't slowed down. Every day is pretty much an experience for us. Every time I open my eyes, I come with realizations and experiences and things that happen to me.
But I did say to you a little while ago, well, maybe now we're going to put this on YouTube and a podcast. It might all stop.
That's right.
No.
And no. No, that's right. We did say.
It's like, we're going to have a breather. Excellent. No.
No, it hasn't stopped. It still continues on to this day. And the main reason I wanted to start Phoenix Awakened is purely because I wanted to heal. I wanted to express. I felt like I couldn't express myself. I felt like I couldn't be me. And I really wanted to be able to do that. And I thought another YouTube and having this inspiration and talking to Jason about it, Jason wasn't too keen. Do you want to explain what happened there?
Oh, it wasn't that I wasn't keen. It's just like we've got 2 YouTube stations. We've got social media attached to that. Facebook and Instagram and all that sort of stuff. And this is like, it's another place we've got to get content for and edit, because it's a lot of work, filming, editing. And I just like, I love you so much. Let's just do it, and I'll support you as much as I can. And then, we just started doing videos.
Well, that's exactly it. Like, I did one by myself, but then I really felt like Jason needed to be a part of it. And we've done a few videos for YouTube where we've spoken about a few things, actually. And then one day you just decided, all of a sudden, you had the other brainstorm idea to turn it into a podcast.
Yeah, let's make it even more fun and have more work and do a podcast. Because I had the equipment. We brought the equipment like 2.5, nearly 3 years ago.
Well, yeah,
it's like they're sitting around.
Yeah.
I love podcast sound. I just love the sound frequency of it. I really do. Just love it so much. And let's just do it because it's a conversation. And
we have conversations all the time.
Yeah, and it's the best platform for it.
Yeah.
And we can have people come in and interview people eventually and have people share their experiences, because you want that.
Yeah.
Really want that, people to be able to share their experiences.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So here we are.
Yeah, so here we are. And I just want people to know that they're not alone in their experiences. And it's just been a real heart-opening moment for me for having the inspiration. Mind you, people, that I have my moments where the inspiration isn't there. Like today, before we even started this podcast, I was going through some stuff where I felt like I was being maneuvered to with something. There was this like either an energy maneuvering for me to actually continue doing the podcast as well, which is what I wanted to do. And then there's another energy that is trying to distract me as well.
Yeah, and I woke up this morning with a closed heart with it.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I said to you before, I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to pick up on that per se. And it's like, no, we're going to do it. No, and once we get into it, it's going to be amazing. And it is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. It is amazing. It's one of the most amazing things that I've ever done. And Jason and I always joke about how many times I'm a bee and I go from flower to flower and I don't really stick with anything, because I have been looking for the one thing, like my soul has been looking for the one thing that I can feel, and I guess say it's a calling, because a lot of people, like, they feel like you're a healer, so that is like innate in you.
Yeah, I was pretty much born as a healer.
Yeah, exactly. People are born being an artist. Yep. People are born being a mechanic, an astronaut. Like, they wake up or they come into this world with this innate knowing of something.
Well, for me, at the start, when I was a little kid, I wanted to become an architect.
Okay, well, you wanted to become an architect.
I wasn't meant to be an architect.
No, you were meant to be a
healer.
Yeah.
And I'm an artist as well.
Yeah. For me, I wanted to be an archaeologist.
Yep.
And I didn't I would tell Jason all the time I wanted to be an archaeologist, and he goes to me, do you realise that you are being an archaeologist right now? Do you realise? He goes, you're just not rolling around in dirt doing it. And it took me a couple of years to understand that I am being an archaeologist, because I do dig deep. I am always going through with my own emotions, digging deep and sharing my findings with everyone else.